Salute, Talk Nation. Welcome back. Thank you for joining from another episode. Today we're going to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. Lately, if you're an Eagles fan, you've been listening to quote unquote the Carson debate. Recently, Brett Favre has made a comment in reference to Carson Wentz as far as to say they should have went ahead basically with Nick Foles and got rid of Carson Wentz. Now, let's be honest. Let me correct myself. Let me be honest. Initially, after Nick Foles won the Super Bowl, I said the same thing. I said, you know what? Y'all need to keep Nick Foles. He's already proven. He's Brady's kryptonite. We beat him. We won the Super Bowl. Let's move forward. But they did not move forward with Nick Foles. They moved forward with Carson Wentz. So, as an Eagles fan, not a commentator or analyst, as an Eagles fan, not only you have to respect that decision, because at the end of the day, you can't do nothing with it. Can't do nothing about it. But ride with it, because why? He is a member of the Philadelphia Eagles. He is the Philadelphia Eagles quarterback nonetheless. So therefore, you have to believe that what Coach Doug Pederson and owner Jeffrey Lurie, with what they see in Carson Wentz, you have to believe, because like I said, it really doesn't affect them, the situation, the team, meaning your opinion. So if that's the choice that they made, you have to respect it as an Eagles fan, and you have to ride with it, win or lose. That is why you are a fan. Now, if you're a diehard fan and you still have these conflictions, you're truly not a diehard fan, because win or lose, you're still going to wear and represent that jersey on game day, on every day, on any occasion. Now, the comments that Brett Favre made is his opinion. Doug Pederson also stipulated that when he had an interview. As a matter of fact, let's touch on that interview real quick, because the interview that Doug Pederson had, they kept on trying to get in Doug's head. Basically, they wanted him to say and admit they should have went along and went with Nick Foles opposed to Carson Wentz. And Doug was like, no, hold up. Don't try to put words in my mouth. Carson Wentz is our guy. That is our quarterback. Period. No more discussion. I respect that. Not only as an analyst, but also as a fan. Because, see, it is not an easy job being a coach. You are going to have players on your roster that you love, that represents the team. You know what I'm saying? But end of the day, you may have to cut or part ways with them. Nick Foles is one of those players. You know what I'm saying? So, you love Nick Foles. You appreciate what he did for the organization, not only winning us a Super Bowl, but he was a great leader, great in the locker room. They built a statue and a tribute to this man. You know what I'm saying? That tells you, not only as a fan, but as a franchise and as a team, the unity and love they have for one another, especially Nick Foles. So, you as a quote-unquote sports personality or commentator or analyst on any of these shows, you have to not only respect that, but if you keep on trying to, as they say, beat a dead horse or whatever the term may be, come on. You know what I'm saying? You need to reload your arsenal a little bit. Because guess what? Nick Foles is, despite what nobody says, he's a good quarterback. Will he be a Hall of Famer? To some degree, I guess. Who knows? But he has made history. He's made his stamp on the game, in his way, in his time, in his era. Just like Carson Wentz has, just like Carson Wentz will be. This is a tough time. The Eagles have always had issues as far as injuries. Offensive line is decimated. The one consistent light, for the most part, is the defense. But we have had offensive struggles as far as offensive line, as far as the wide receiving core, injuries in the running back department. But guess what? The Eagles not only are still number one in the division, every game they go out and they fight. I don't care how good of a team that you are, how bad of a team that you are, as a franchise, as a player, and as a professional. You have to always show up and do your best to show out and play hard no matter what. Never give up. Never give up, period. And coming from a city like Philadelphia, if you do not learn those core values, then you don't need to be in the city. You don't need to be a sports team in that city. You don't need to be a sports player in that city. Because all the Eagles know and all the Eagles preach about is those Philly fans. Best fans in sports. Because see, when they love you, they love you. And when they're not happy or pleased with you, they will let you know. That's a real relationship. That's not somebody living in flipping la la land. You know what I'm saying? You love when you're supposed to love, and you correct when you're supposed to correct. Now see, the Eagles as a franchise and Doug Pederson as a coach, they know what they need to correct. But see, things are a work in progress. Carson Wentz, even though he's not a rookie, even though he's been in the league, guess what? He's still a work in progress. That is why you have practices. If you did not need to improve, if you did not need to work on any aspect of your game plan, you would not need to practice. So the simple fact that you need to practice basically lets you know that guess what? Not only Carson Wentz, not only Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, Zach Ertz, Dallas Goedert, whomever, everybody still is a work in progress. You have some explosive new rookies coming in, your Jalen Reagors, your Hightowers, your Kaz Watkins, and so on. You have these guys coming into the league. This is their first year. And it's unfortunate they came into the league during a pandemic that has pretty much in some way put a break or put the brakes on them learning at that quote unquote high level. Because see, now opposed to learning, you also have all these different safety protocols as far as the pandemic that you have to incorporate in your game and in your game plan. So it's a lot. And a lot of this is basically acclimating and dealing with all the situation and all the, like I said, the injuries and the blah, blah, blah. On top of that, dealing with the Rona pandemic, that's a lot. Not only for any person, but also for a franchise. Now, some franchises have took off. Shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers. But now, even the Steelers are having issues with COVID-19. Possibly Ben Roethlisberger, could be out. You know what I'm saying? So the Rona ain't got no name. I told y'all a long time ago in a previous video. I even don't know which one it was, but like I told y'all, man, a Rona is like a bullet. It ain't got no name on it. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter who you are, don't matter where you at and where you from. If it hits you, it hits you. And the only thing that you can do is do your best to get through it. And everybody can't get through it. Some people, it is taking people out. It is having people jacked up for months. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is a real, not only tricky situation, but very serious situation. And we expect people to go out there and play for our amusement and for our enjoyment. Like they don't have to deal with this. Yes, they are professionals, but at the same time, they're human beings with jobs just like everybody else. They have to deal with things like everybody else. So too many people have too many opinions, and they are really not truly stating the true facts and narratives, not only of the game, but of the reality of the game right now. For real. So 2021, they think it's all going to be wiped away. No, 2021, those problems are still going to be relevant. Still going to be relevant. And guess what? So will the Philadelphia Eagles. So will Carson Wentz. Now, he does need to clean up on the turnovers. He does need to clean up on his accuracy. But guess what? If he was once upon a time that guy, he can be that guy again. But as a guy and as a man and as a player and as a leader on that team, he is not impervious to life's distractions. He's away from his family. He's away from his newborn. He has to worry about his wife and his kid. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things, a lot of narratives goes on behind the stage, behind that curtain that a lot of people don't know about. A lot of people can't talk about. But people are quick to open their mouth and always ridicule and judge when they need to just shut up, mind their business, and focus on your life, focus on your job, what you need to do. You dig what I'm saying? So, Eagles fans, man, salute. Salute to the game, salute to the city. If you represent your team, ride with your team always. Don't let the Max Kellermans or whomever of the game dictate your love for the game, more or less what you think about your team and your franchise quarterback or your coach. You know what I'm saying? If you are a fan, a true fan, always ride. Seatbelt on, of course, but always ride. Remember that. So salute to the game, salute to the city, salute to the players, salute to Coach Doug Pederson. Phillies on forever, baby. Catch you guys on the next one. The next one is coming sooner rather than later. Peace, love. Watch these videos from bumper to bumper. Salute. I holla. Real talk.